Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to today's English lesson entitled Introducing Oneself. Okay, before I start today's lesson, it is very important for you to learn the word introducing oneself. So this term is a verbal form from the verb to introduce. That means in its context to cause yourself acquainted with someone else. So in that way, I'm going to give you one example, okay? Let me introduce myself. So this is the long form. The short form we say, let me introduce myself. Or let me introduce you to my friends. Let me introduce you to my friend is a short form. The long form is let me introduce you to my friends. So today's lesson is very, very important. So you need to learn the goal of this lesson or the purpose, okay, that I'm going to attempt to achieve at the end of this lesson. So what is the purpose? The purpose that I want to achieve in this lesson is to enable you your English ability, your speaking English ability, okay? This is what I pursue. This is what I want you to reach, okay? I want to enable your English speaking ability because since you have been studied English with me, you studied only some few things. You can greet somebody, you can say your name, you can ask someone's marital status, but today I want to strengthen your English speaking ability by this lesson introducing oneself, okay? You're going to make a self-presentation. So how are we going to proceed? How am I going to proceed so that you may learn something? So you need to take your identity card, okay, your ID card. So try to see what are basic information on your ID card. First, you have your name, okay? You have your marital status. You have your address, okay? And you have the name of your father. And you have the name of your mother for us who are living in Africa, okay? So, through those informations, I think it can be easier for somebody to introduce himself. So, I'm going to ask you some questions that you need to learn one after another, and then after you'll be able to introduce yourself. Question number one, what's your name? What's your name? So to that question you can say, my name's John, my name's Lydie, my name's Chantal, my name's Aline. Okay? Now the second question you need to learn is, where are you from? Where are you from? So in that question, they want to determine from country you are coming from, okay? I'm from DRC, I'm from South America, I'm from North Carolina, okay? I'm from France, I'm from Nigeria, okay? Now you have two questions. Now the second question they may ask you, what's your job? What's your job? What's your job? You give your job, you name your job. You can say, I'm a secretary. So listen, I can repeat those responses only. My name's Aline. I'm from North Carolina. I'm a secretary. Okay, what's your father's name? What's your father's name? My father's name is Patrick. My father's name is Patrick. So, what's your mother's name? My mother's name is Aline. Okay, so you say, my name's Aline. I'm from North Carolina. I'm a secretary. My mother's name is Patrick. My mother's name is Aline. So, you have those responses. Now, you need to learn how you can tell those responses in front of a small community. An example, When you talk in front of a group of people, it's better to greet them, okay? Now you can say, for instance, hi everyone, okay? First of all, I'm going to thank everyone for the floor. In fact, my name's Aline. I'm from North Carolina. I'm a secretary. My father's name is Patrick, and my mother's name is Aline. Okay, let's go again. We repeat because those information are so basic, so important, so you need to learn them very well. I say this, you need first to respond to some of the questions, then you repeat only responses, then you are going to organize some kind of talk, okay, as you like. Me, I call it a talk or a text if you want. I repeat, the question is, what's your name? The first question, in order to introduce yourself, is the name is one of the basic information in your ID, in your identity card, your name, okay? Your father's name is also one of the basic information in your identity card. So you have also your address, okay, your marital status, okay. So now this time I'm going to combine all this. The order is not important, but the problem is to be able to say something. So I have to combine all those information. First, I repeat again questions because you need to learn them very well. Question number one, what's your name? You give your name, okay? My name's Fire, my name's Bright, okay? My name's Jerry, okay? Question number two, where are you from? I'm from DRC, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from North Carolina. Okay, yourself, you know the country. So, what's your job? What's your job? You say, I'm a secretary. Okay, what's your job? What do you do in your life? I'm a secretary. Now, you may also respond to this question, what's your marital status? Okay, what's your marital status? You can say, I'm married with 2 children. I'm married with 2 children. Okay, you can also ask, they can also ask you, what's your father's name? What's your father's name? So you tell the name of your father. My father's name is Patrick, for instance. What's your mother's name? My mother's name is Jacqueline, for instance, or Aline, as I said before. Now, you need only to repeat your different responses, okay? So you begin, my name's Aline, I'm from DRC, I'm a secretary, I'm married with 2 children, my father's name is Patrick, my mother's name is Jacqueline, or my mother's name is Aline too, okay? And then you can say your address, okay? Where do you live, for instance? Or I live in Los Angeles, an example. Now, you have your information. You can organize your information as you want, as you like, okay? So, but I focus on this thing. When you are in front of a community, a small community, you have to tell this. You say, first of all, thank you for the floor, okay? First of all, I would like to thank everybody for the floor. First of all, I would like to thank everybody for the floor. This is your first sentence. First of all, I would like to thank everybody for the floor. I would like, you can say I'd like. Okay, I'd like is the short form. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for the floor. In fact, okay, you add this word, in fact, my name's Aline, okay? So, you can also say this sentence. As you can see, Aline is not my official name, okay? Because you have your official name. My official name is Malibu, for instance. Okay, you say, I'm from DRC Congo, for instance. I'm a secretary. I'm married with 2 children. My father's name is Patrick. My mother's name is Aline too. Okay, I live in Los Angeles. Okay, thank you for listening and watching the today's lesson. Please get subscribed to my channel, okay, to learn more English with me. And I want you also to like my video. That's gonna be a very important thing to encourage me to continue with that job. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being together with me. Goodbye.